Welcome to the One Stop Podcast where we talk sports and all that other shit. Hey, what's going on, y'all? As y'all can see, I'm solo dolo, man. It's just me. I'm sorry if you're upset about it. If you're offended, you just got me. And who am I? I am your host, Raffle, and I am 1/3 of the One Stop Podcast. Of course, there's Mika J, and there's my boy Vano, all right? And today I'm just going to give you guys a bunch of topics here, some on sports, some on entertainment. So I hope you guys just sit here and bear with me, you know what I mean? So without further ado, let's go ahead and let y'all know how y'all can find the One Stop Podcast. You can find us on all social media platforms at the One Stop Podcast. That's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we also have a TikTok account as well. So if you haven't already, please go there, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell so you can follow the One Stop Podcast and everything that we got going on. And of course, as I say, I'm here by myself, so I'm gonna run this thing for y'all. All right, y'all with me? I know y'all are. All right, cool. I want to take a moment, give my prayers out to Hitman Holla. It seemed like he had a situation where some people ran up in his house, and some stuff went down. I don't think he was there, but I think his lady was there. So prayers go out to Hitman Holla. He's a battle rapper. That's what he's known from. But now he also does movies, and he's also well known for being on Wild and Out with MTV. So, man, much prayers to you and your loved ones, man. Look, if you guys want to know more, he posted on his Instagram page at Hitman Holla. So again, man, I wish you and your family well. I hope everything turns out great, man. I see it was a terrible situation, man. And in all honesty, I wouldn't even know what to do in that situation, man. So I wish you guys well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this show started. And I'm going to start you guys off with some sports. What's the hot topic in sports right now? John Gruden. Are we surprised at this point? Let's be honest. Are we really surprised at this point that a head coach, white head coach, by the way, and y'all don't understand, I really hate bringing up race and stuff because I got love for everybody. I treat people accordingly, right? I treat people how they treat me. If you come at me with animosity, I give that back to you. Like, I'm a same energy kind of guy, you know what I mean? So I'm not surprised, man. Like, it's been players before, and even Shannon Sharp been saying on Undisputed and stuff before, and even beforehand, that he wasn't really too in on John Gruden because of the way he acted. And I'm not surprised that a white head coach has racial things to say about a black male. Now, he wasn't talking about any of his players or anything like that, right? According to the emails that I've seen and I've read up on, right? He was talking about the Morris Smith, right? Who's the head of the players, right, association, right? So he was talking about him, but being blatantly racist. I'm not gonna say something about his lips is like the size of or as dark as a Michelin tire. Come on, man. Come on. Like, the problem is he's acting like he's sorry for it, but we know he's not. We see this play out all the time, people. Let's not be fooled here. We see this played out all the time. You're not sorry until you get count. Now, one of the things that I'm upset about is the owner of the Raiders had these emails and stuff before Gruden coached, right, on Sunday. Had the emails and stuff already. Had all the information he needed to do the same thing that he did today, which was fire John Gruden, right? Or John Gruden resign. We get it. But my problem is, and let me tell you how this works. When you're talking about just black people in emails, like long as you ain't out blatantly saying it on camera or anything like that, if you write something about a black person on emails or text messages, right? Let's be honest, it gets thrown under the rug. It does. It's just the way it is. Because the owner had these emails and stuff, but what was out there already is what he said about the Morris Smith. Like, it was already out there what he said about him. But they was going to let this man go. Keep on going until the rest of it came out. And what came out after that? The community that you don't want to mess with. That's the LBGT LGBTQ plus community, right? When the word came out about them, now it's scrambling. And there's other people talking about it as well. But I know for a fact, like, you can say what you want about black folks, you know what I'm saying? And you can get away. Almost how Dave Chappelle's skit went, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Dave Chappelle News Comedy Stand Up, The Closure, right? Which he was given like a scenario with the baby, right? Like the baby years ago, right? Years ago, before he even really got on like that, had a situation in Walmart where a guy basically stepped to him and his family and he shot the guy in Walmart in self-defense, right? But what Dave Chappelle's joke was, the baby shot another black person, even though it was in self-defense, right? So we know that he would shoot somebody if he had to. So he killed a black person. But it wasn't until he said something about the LGBT, I hope I'm saying this right, Q plus community, where it became an issue to people, right? And look, we all know I have no issue with the community. I just want us all, like, to be on the same. I want people to be treated the same across the board, right? So my issue is not with any race or any, like, people in general. It's just the way I know the way black folks are handled, right? Like, I know for a fact, if it's not other emails about any other organization or any other community or any other race, and it's just about black people, he would get former players and former coaches like he got, right? He got Tony Dungy, he got some of the other guys, right? To say that was an old John. That's all it takes. All it takes is for one of us to go, that was an old John. He ain't like that. This and that, right? If it was just at that, because he had those people backing him, he would have skated free and they would have swept it under the rug like, hey man, he a changed man. It wasn't until they show way more emails that's going on for years about the stuff this guy was saying that some issues finally came up. But, I mean, look, I didn't think the guy was a great coach from begin with. Like, we all know that he inherited a great team with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? That was Tony Dungy's squad. He came in with new little energy and stuff, but he wasn't, like, doing anything crazy with the Raiders before he got traded over there. Let's be honest about it. So I never understood what the bravado was about him anyway. Like, as you can see, Tony Dungy went on to win another Super Bowl after that. This guy ain't never sniffed the Super Bowl after that. So we all know what it is. So it's just the fact that he was so good on ESPN with Monday Night Football and all that, that they wanted to, like, he was doing all the X's and O's, right? Showing his brilliance and that. It's easy to do that when you're just looking at the actual film tape. What can you call those plays while you're on the field and ask your players to execute that? That's all I'm saying. So I'm not surprised that Jon Gruden said what he said. I'm not surprised if any other of these other white coaches come out with, because I'm pretty sure right now these owners and coaches and stuff are going through all their email, calling the people up like, hey, clear everything. Clear it all out. I don't want nothing now. I don't care what it was. If I missed something, I'll catch up with it later. Clear everything out at this point because they're getting everybody out here. Right? And we all know Jon Gruden wouldn't have said anything. The investigation was for the Washington football team with Bruce Allen. They got his emails and it showed what Jon Gruden was saying. It showed the chain, right? So it's not like he like they came to investigate him and he was like, I got these emails for y'all. Hey, before y'all see this, I said some things. Now, he tried to, like, after the stuff about DeMar Smith came out, he tried to come later and was like, well, I said some other things too. Nah, player, that ain't how you jump in front of this. You ain't getting in front of this like that. Nah, homie. You done for. And I'm pretty sure if he want to coach or do TV somewhere way down the line, he may get another job. I don't think he should. I really don't. That's just my point of view. Look, Sabah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Are y'all really surprised? Like, that's the question. Are y'all really surprised about what Jon Gruden said and what happened in this situation? And let me know if y'all disagree with anything I said on this topic, man. Again, look, I'm here to learn, I'm here to listen, and I'm here for the people. So I'm not above any criticism or comments that may come my way. Just let me know, man. But I'm not surprised. It ain't the first time. I'm pretty sure it won't be the last time. And if the NFL to everybody, hope right now, let me go through your emails. It'll be way more people taken down. It'll be like R. Kelly right now trying to just call out anybody to try to get his sentence reduced. I'm just saying, right? So, again, that's John Gruden. That's his issue. We going to move on from that. All right. So, to move on, man, it's been a lot of football going on. And it's been a lot of surprises to me. Maybe not to some, but we talking about me here. We talking about Raffle from the Ville, right? It's been a lot of surprises to me. And I got to give credit where credit is due. So I want to ask you guys, hate to do this. Are the Cowboys for real? Big question mark, right? Did I do that right? Yeah. Are the Cowboys for real? Now, give me a second. I kind of want to run down the people they have played, right? Of course, they whipped up on my team. Like, we had a lead going into the halftime. That's the Carolina Panthers, right? As you can see, we had a lead up on it going into halftime. And that third quarter, which seems to be the worst quarter for us today. I mean, happened with us against Dallas and it happened last week against the Eagles. I don't know what the heck is going on at this point. So, I want to look at Dallas' schedule real quick if my computer will communicate with me. And all right, so let's go through the Dallas Cowboys schedule and let's see who they played, because I know the best team that they played so far has been the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they lost that one, but it's a game they easily could have won. See, the thing about me, I know people are gonna be like, well, you said this about Dak and you said that about Dak, right? All I said was, for me, and look, this is just me, this is my opinion. You ain't gotta like it, but I'm gonna have it, right? Just my opinion. It ain't an opinion that affect people's livelihood. It ain't an opinion that'll disrespect someone. It's just my opinion. My opinion with, if the Washington football team had a healthy Fitzpatrick, right? And if the Washington football defense of last year was the defense of this year, I felt like the Washington football team would be the better team. Now, I didn't see Dak playing like this. Hats off to him. You know what I'm saying? Tip the hat, man. The guy is playing great. And the running, matter of fact, I expect him to get some passes out there. But what I really didn't expect is the running game to be so lethal. Man, they just, Zeke, I love the fact now all these Cowboy fans, right? All of them are back. Now that Zeke is back doing Zeke things, now they all like Zeke is this. Yo, it bothers me so much that they were trash. Like, I can go through old like messages and stuff and show you how Cowboy fans trash Zeke as if he was just nothing. And now, and look, trash Zeke, but praise Dak, and they both were playing behind the same offensive line, right? They would say, well, our offensive line was hurting this and that. And then they'll go, well, Zeke got to do this. And Zeke got to miss this tackling. Now, I'm a fan of Zeke. So shouts out to Ezekiel Elliott doing his thing, right? Shouts out to him. But we'll go through the Dallas Cowboys schedule real quick. Okay, they got the Patriots coming up. But I need to see who they play beforehand, my brothers. Come on, give me all the people they played beforehand. All right, so their first game, of course, was against Tampa Bay. Again, was a very, very, very close game. I mean, they lost by 3 points. I watched the game. They easily could have won that, man. Easily could have won it. Next game was against the LA Chargers. A game they won by 3. They easily could have lost, right? But both teams was kind of struggling in that game, far to my memory, right? And then the game after that is the Eagles. Whipped up on the Eagles. 41-21, beat them by 20. It wasn't a close game. Dallas ran off on. Dak was great in that game. Against us, against the Panthers, whipped up on us. Again, the third quarter was the difference. They put up crazy points in the third quarter, and we spit up duds, right? And then the Giants, they whipped up on the Giants. I'm not even going to go too far on that. Now, what I would say about these teams I'm talking about at this moment, Tampa Bay, they won. Easy could have lost. Their defense ain't showing up like it showed up going into the playoff last year. That's just a fact, right? The LA Rams, to me, that's the most impressive one. To me, like, because the LA Chargers. I think the LA Chargers defense is pretty good, even though they just went out in a shootout. They just did a shootout this past week. So I don't even know about that at this point, right? And then the Eagles, we already know. Carolina. What shocked me about the game against us is the way they were able to run the football. And what bothered me about us and my defensive coordinator, Phil Snow, we knew they were going to run, but everybody, you've been saying for years, I don't care how much money Dak got, we've been saying for years, stop the run, beat Dallas. It's even the stats that said that if it's a balance, if it's more, my fault, if it's more of a run than Dak passing, Dak is like 20-something and old, something. I don't know. The number's crazy. Look it up. It's crazy like that, right? So you know you got to stop the run. For some reason, and we showed it against the doggone Eagles as well, we can't stop the run. At the end of those games, when Jalen Hurts was starting to do his thing at the end, we couldn't get him off the edge. Like, he was just running by our players, man. The whole first half, he wouldn't be able to do nothing. Now all of a sudden, he's just running past our players like it ain't nothing. Phil Snow, we gotta fix that, man. We gotta fix that. But this is about Dallas. So, to my point of view, is Dallas for real? I really don't know yet. I can't say, because I'm looking at the quality of the teams, of the ones they won by large margins, and the team that they beat by a little bit that they could have won with Herbert is balling. You know what I mean? I don't know if they played them today, they win that game. I don't know. But what I will say is I am impressed with Dak Prescott, the way he's able to come off that injury. Now, I don't want people to get crazy. He's not in the MVP conversation. Right now, I mean, I guess you get, if you want to put him at the bottom of it, but right now, that's Kyler Murray, that's Herbert. You still throw Tom Brady in there, and I still give Aaron Rodgers some love too as well, right? But that's just to me. And again, these are my opinions, and I know you Dallas fans are so sensitive. Every Dallas fan I know for real are sensitive. Not really objective and super freaking sensitive. It makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Like, I can look and say, damn, Sam Darnold had a decent game against the Cowboys. Even though he threw those picks, I felt good about it. He stayed in there. He did some good things. And then I can also look at the game he played against the Eagles and say he played trash. Yeah, our offensive line wasn't that great, but I seen him miss throws, like just look guys away, throw. Basically, we're doing what Teddy Two Gloves was doing last year. You see how you can be objective about stuff? Come on, that's all I'm saying, Dallas fans. Stop being so sensitive. Super. Everyone that I know. Everyone. Maybe not one. Keita, I give you love. You're not as sensitive. No, you might be, because we don't never really argue about it. But I ain't caught. Whatever. Most of them that I know are super sensitive. If you have a conversation with a Dallas fan and you talking sport, they get all super hype and loud and that. For what? For what? Really? Really? Come on, man. So, is Dallas Cowboys for real? To be seen, man. Look, for my dad, who's, is my guy. He's a big Dallas fan. One thing, and my sister, who's also a diehard Dallas fan. If Dallas doing something, make the two, there's three people in my life that's super important. That's my wife, that's my dad, that's my sister. My wife is Carolina with me, right? My sister and my dad. If Dallas can do some things and make them happy, then I ain't got no problem with them. But I want you guys to be objective. Like, call it what it is. Like, really. All right? So, is Dallas for real? Maybe. Wonder if I could put this up there, like a little screen that says, maybe. Because I don't know. We shall see. We're in week 5 going into week 6. All right? Going into week 6 this week. Let's see. But I can tell you one thing. They got a good shot, man. A good shot at doing some things. Because I'll go down the schedule real quick before I move on. Right? Let's see. Up next, they got the Patriots. Unless Bill Belichick can figure something out, that's a dub for them. Minnesota will be a battle. If anybody probably can get them right now, it probably could be Minnesota. So I give them an L on Minnesota, right? Boom. If no Teddy Two Gloves, they get Broncos. If Teddy Two Gloves is there, because I don't trust Lock, whatever his name is, Lock. Yeah, I don't trust Lock. So if Teddy Two Gloves there, I say Broncos get the win. If they're not, then I would give it to Dallas on that. So if since this is an if on the other team, I give that one to Dallas as well. Falcons, I'm gonna give that to Dallas as well. Against the Chiefs, I'm gonna give that to the Chiefs. I would have gave the next one to the Raiders, but that ain't happening with all this stuff that's going on. So that's right. So I'm gonna give it to the Raiders as well. So in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in the next 6 games, I got them only losing 2. I see Dallas making the playoffs this year, man. It is. Now, are they gonna do something playoff? Again, maybe. I don't know. But are they for real? Let's wait and see. All right. So, what is for real? Ben Simmons showed up to practice today. No, that's for real. Ben Simmons showed up. He's back. What does that mean? To me, that just means he didn't want to get fined all these big checks. That is all that means. I don't think it means anything more than that. The man don't want to pay the money. I said before, I don't know if you follow me on social media, I posted either on my page or somebody else's page. I said he should just come back and come to the practice and not play because he don't want to be there. Your coach said, I don't know if I can win with you. Why would he want to be there? Right? He would be staying out still if the fines wasn't so steep. Like they kept the man millions, like the training camp, like they kept a lot of this man money. So that's why he's showing up to camp. It ain't because he want to play with Joel Embiid and play for Doc Rivers. Nah, he don't. It's set in stone that he don't want to play there. We all know this by now. We know this because of the fact that he was willing to take those fines. Like if the fine wasn't so crazy, he would not be there today. So I don't know what Sixers fan, maybe I could trade for Kyrie or all the stuff he got going on right now, not wanting to get vaccinated and all that stuff. That's that man's decision. I ain't got nothing to say on that. But maybe I could trade Ben Simmons for Kyrie Irving. I don't see why the Sixers would take that trade if Kyrie don't even want to play. Because at this point, look, man, I'm be honest with you. At this point, it's looking like if you're working for somebody else, and if you're in the NBA, you make a lot of money, you make millions, but you're working for somebody who make billions. Let's just be honest. You're a millionaire that's working for a billionaire. Millionaire working for a billionaire. Me, I'm a tensionaire, probably working for a millionaire. I'm just saying, you're going to get vaccinated, man. It's just, at this point, if you want to work at these people's jobs, that's just the way it's going to be because we're seeing a lot of people. I mean, whether you like it or not, people have died from COVID. Like, whether you want to believe it or not, it has happened. People have been sick from COVID. So if that's what these owners want to do, and that's what the league want to do, it's unfortunate, because nobody just want to take and like put stuff in their body. I mean, we all know about the Tuskegee experiment and like what it did to our people. We know the history. If you don't, Google it, please. Like that's why we're not trustworthy like that. It's been embedded in our head that we can't trust just anything, right? But I don't think this is one of those. I really don't think so. And who knows? Maybe a year down the line, I could be wrong. But I don't think it's one of those. That's just me. I mean, I take the flu shot. I never asked what was in the flu shot. But again, that's just me and how I feel about it. So, Ben Simmons returning, does that mean anything for me? No. Should it mean anything for the 76ers? No. He just there on his beast mode-ish. I'm here so I don't get fined. That's it. I doubt if he even plays a game before he's traded. Doc, you put your foot in your mouth in this one. You put your foot in your mouth with this one. You said you didn't know if you could win with this man after you just like, I don't care if you felt that way, bro. You can't say it. You just can't. And people can say he's sensitive and all. Yo, it ain't about being sensitive at that moment. Dude, you say you can't win with me, then why should I be here? If you can't win with me, then get me out of here. Yeah, I'm going to voice it. My coach got on live TV after one of the worst games of our career, and we all feeling bad because we lost. He got on TV and said, when they asked the question, do you think you can win with Ben Simmons as your point guard? He said, I don't know. Well, Ben Simmons is your point guard. There he is, right there. And you don't know? You can say you want him back now, but the damage is done, bro. Even if he stays there, he don't trust you. He don't trust you. Let Ben go, trade him somewhere. Stop asking for the ransom because all the teams know he won't out now. You're not getting the James Harden ransom. It's not happening. You're not getting it. Let the man go because you effed up. Simple as that. And look, we all know how I feel about Doc Rivers too. I mean, if you go back to some of our older videos of me and my boy Vano, shouts out to Just Vano. If you go back to our old videos, you will see how I feel. I don't see this great coach in Doc Rivers. I don't. He did nothing before he got the super team, before he got the big three, before he got Garnett, Ray Allen, and had Paul Pierce, and of course Rondo running the point. He did nothing before then. So why were we gassing him? That's just my opinion. So Ben Simmons returns, but it means nothing, in my humble opinion. All right? And you don't gotta like it, but that's just how I feel. Now, speaking on ways people feel these days, I'm going to switch it up for y'all a little bit because I got through the whole sports segment with you guys. And again, thank you guys for tuning in with me. Of course, I am by myself. I don't like it that much. Okay, it's not that bad. All right. But I'm by myself. I am Raffle from the Ville. I'm missing my two co-hosts, my family, because I am 1/3 of the One Stop Podcast. That's Mika J and Vano. You know what I mean? Missing those two, but these are my peoples. We still got the podcast cracking. So don't worry about it. We ain't going nowhere. We still doing all our stuff together. I just wanted to get some content out to you guys because our schedules have been kind of crazy right now, but we're still trying to work it all together and get everything we need out to you guys. All right. So I want to jump into some entertainment stuff real quick because the reason why we wanted to name this podcast the One Stop Podcast, because we didn't want to just talk sports all the time. We want to give you guys the entertainment side of stuff too and how we feel about crazy stuff that goes on in pop culture. Hip-hop is pop culture, but in culture, period, right? But one of the things that came across my feed today, and it was kind of funny. I couldn't believe this. Y'all, listen. And I'm hoping that we can get the audio, at least, of what this young lady said. I hope the producer can get it in here. And please put it in here. If she does, just play it right now. Play it if you can. Please play it. If not, I'm just going to keep talking to you guys so I can tell y'all what happened. So, Miss Demi Lovato. Miss Demi. A lot of people in the hip-hop community probably don't know who Demi is. But I like to follow entertainment as a whole. So, Demi Lovato, she's a real popular singer, man. I think she may want some Grammy stuff. Don't make me go deep into all that. I don't know, you guys. Demi Lovato, she's saying, look her up, you'll find it. Right? So, Demi Lovato.
I felt like I was visited by some beings in my room. And then, I traveled. And with that being said, like I sound quite out there. It was this bright light. It kind of moved in like these weird ways.
Demi claims they were taken by alien beings while on a trip to Joshua Tree. The 29-year-old singer says they went willingly and communicated telepathically with the beings they call their light doctors.
I feel like we're all our own worst enemy, or at least I am. And so I definitely could see how, if anything is up there watching over me, they're definitely trying to protect me from my worst enemy, which is myself.
Can you at least say hello to Demi?
The shocking revelation is made in Demi's new 4-part docuseries, Unidentified with Demi Lovato, debuting Thursday on Peacock. The series includes Demi's sister Dallas and best friend Matthew Montgomery. Together they investigate abduction stories and talk to UFO experts. Demi even undergoes hypnosis to recall their own experience.
Where do you fall on the belief, skepticism, the whole thing?
I have a very open mind, you know, but this was unlike anything that I've ever experienced.
Yeah. Before we shot the show, I was a skeptic, and now since we've shot it, I haven't stopped talking about it.
What if they're already here waiting for us to reach out?
I was like, are cameras recording this? Are you, and I think Demi was like, yeah, this is a TV show, we're filming it. I was like, good, because I cannot believe what is happening right now.
Whoa, 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 look at
Whoa!
Did you see that? Yo, hold the phone. The one time where we were like, we looked up and we were about to shoot and like everybody was setting up the cameras and you guys are like, they're right there.
Yeah.
Like literally, you know? That was crazy.
There certainly be times where we like asked them to turn off lights so we could see the sky better. And then we pretty much forgot that the cameras were there in a way. So much was happening, especially in Arizona, that it was kind of like, okay, forget about all this. We need to talk about what's going on up here.
What is that?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, this is so crazy. People are skeptical of aliens, right? They don't want to believe. You could have kept this to yourself, this whole event that happened to you, but you didn't. Why is that important?
I think it's important for me to talk about my experience so that more people don't feel alone in their experiences.
Okay.
I feel like it's so important also to talk about this because it raises our consciousness, you know, it expands our consciousness, and that's what we have to do in order to make this world a better place.
Oh man, y'all heard it, right? If we were able to get the video in, y'all heard it. But if not, just listen to this, please. She says she don't call aliens anymore because that's offensive. They are extraterrestrials. They're ET. No, I'm not bullshit. This is what she said. We shouldn't call aliens because that's offensive. In a derogatory term, they are extraterrestrials. Hold up. They are extraterrestrial. They're ET. And they should be named as such. Time the fuck out. Hold up, man. Hold up. Come on. Who told her this shit? Yo, what alien she know? Because I need to know. Who? We don't even know if they want to be called extraterrestrial. We made this shit up. We, as Americans, made all this shit up. This is all made up stuff. What are you talking about? It's made up. The word alien, made up. Extraterrestrial, made up. It's all made up. You didn't. Look, if someone came down, right, from a different planet, came here and told you that, show me proof, and I promise you, I will apologize. I will say, I'm so sorry. Look, you don't know me, so you won't really care anyway. All I'm saying is, I will apologize to you on this platform. Oh, I promise you I will apologize to you. But why are you so woke right now? This is not a woke moment. It's not. It's not a woke moment. You can't be woke on something that we made up. We don't know if it's aliens for real. We don't know. We never seen one. Independence Day. That's where we see them at. Movies. You never seen one. If you have, show them to us. We all, listen, at this point, we all want to see if this shit is real. We all want to know. So if you got the connect for ETs, you realize ET was just, oh God, you are bugging. You are too woke and you need to go back to sleep. You tired. You tired or you bored? I'm just gonna keep on it. You tired or you got an album coming out or something? Are you gonna make an album to put out? Because now I just want to hear some music to cancel out some of the BS you just said. I can't call them the makeup term that we made up because they're called the other makeup term that we made up. Come on, man. You know what? You can't make this shit up. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You can't make this shit up. Demi, baby girl, go to sleep. You're tired. You woke when you don't have to be, babe. You don't have to be. Go to sleep. Melatonin out. It's fine. Look, you guys, that has been the One Stop Podcast. Of course, where we talk sports and all that other shit. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Again, I'm by myself. I'm just 1/3 of the One Stop Podcast. And, you know, I got my team with me who couldn't make it tonight because we all got scheduling issues. But that's my boy Vano. That's my homegirl me. We appreciate you guys for all you have done for us, man. Look, the merch is selling. We thank you all for it. I mean, look, man, again, we're small, but we make time to let you guys know that we appreciate you. All right. So if you haven't already, please go to the YouTube channel. Subscribe, please. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. Like some of our videos. Comment on some of our videos, okay? Just let us know that you love us just as much as we love y'all, all right? And of course, other than YouTube, you can follow us on Instagram, One Stop Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter, One Stop Podcast. Facebook, the One Stop Podcast. TikTok, the One Stop Podcast. All right. And again, we appreciate you guys. Don't forget, get your merch. Oh, I'm doing another raffle giveaway. I know it's going to be a hoodie involved for sure, but I got some Jordan 5 shadow backboard that are coming in. They are 10.5, and I'm thinking about doing a raffle for those. I just got to see what the price is going to be for the raffle. It won't be no more than $20. It won't be no more than that. But I just got to see 20, 15, whatever, right? See what the numbers say, how I want to do it, because I'm going to give a good bit of the proceeds away, you know what I mean, to, you know, Christmas is coming up, right? So I'm doing that. I want to do that. So, but it's going to be a hoodie for sure in the raffle, but I'm trying to see if I want to give away the Jordan 5 shadow backboards as well, because they're 10.5. I'm a 10. I can't wear them. I'm not even going to act like, I'm not even going to try to wear the shoes and bend them up, or I just let them sit. I'd rather just raffle them off and then give some of the proceeds away. Right. So again, if you want to get your own merch and you don't want to wait for the raffle to get you a hoodie or anything like that, you can visit us on www.the1stopmerch.com. Again, that's www.the1stopmerch.com. Okay. Again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I love you all. Peace and love.